you're going to need something that is heat proof, like a bowl or a pan. I'm just using a pan. You're going to need 1 bowl of Rice Krispies, or Rice Krispies. You're going to need 1 bowl of marshmallows. I'm using small ones because I find them easier to melt, but you could use any you want. So just 1 bowl of that. You're also going to need 3 tablespoons of butter or margarine, your choice. That has to be unsalted. You're also going to need something to mix everything up with. I'm just using a metal spoon. You're also going to need cake pop sticks or lollipop sticks. And if you want to dye them, food coloring, I'm just using red and blue because I want mine to be purple. And if you're not going to dye them, then just skip this step. So you're going to want to start off by putting your butter or margarine into the bowl and just heating your oven to medium and just melting the whole thing. So once it has been completed, once you have melted your butter, you're going to take your marshmallows and just pour that all into the bowl. I'm using 1 bowl, but you could use as much as you want because 1 bowl is going to be pretty little. It's going to be like 1 cup or something. So that's totally optional, up to you how much you want to use. But I just use 1 bowl, and you're just going to want to keep mixing it and just keep an eye on it. You don't have to be there for the whole time. It only takes 3 or 4 minutes. That's how much it took me. For big marshmallows, it might be 5 minutes. I'm not sure. So after it has finished melting, it should look like mayonnaise or fluffy cream or icing something. I'm not sure, but just like this. And you're going to want to mix it around and just like drizzle it down so all the clumps that's in there is out. So just do that for a couple of minutes, and yeah. Then if you want to dye your Rice Krispies, this is the time. You're going to take any dye you want, any color you want. I'm just using red and blue to make purple because I find that traditional for witch hats, but you could make it any color you want, or you don't even have to dye it at all. It could be just plain witch hats, or it could be just square Rice Krispies. You don't even have to shape them. So just add that in and mix it until you get the consistency that you want. So just keep mixing that. After you have done mixing it, just add your Rice Krispies in slowly. You don't want to add it all at once because it might be too little or too much and you don't want anything to go wrong. So just add that little by little and just mix it around until it reaches kind of a shapeable consistency so you could shape it. So just mix it in. Then once you have completed that step, it should be like this kind of consistency. Like when you stretch it, it makes webs. Now what you want to do is butter a plate or just spray olive oil or vegetable oil in it and just put this on top of the plate. So I chose to butter my plate. So I just took some butter and just slid it all over the plate just to make it, just so the mixture doesn't stick on the bowl, on the plate. And if you want to use vegetable oil, you could go ahead and use that too, but it's just going to smell kind of funky. So yeah, so just scrape all that out. You might want to use your fingers. If you do use your fingers, make sure your fingers are clean because you don't want them to be dirty. So after you have done that, just stick them in the fridge for 10 minutes. After they have been in the fridge, it should look like this, and it should be a consistency of like dough or something. So it's pretty shapeable, but it's at the same time pretty solid. So now you're gonna want to have a clean surface. Mine just has Rice Krispie all over it because I cleaned it before the video, but I spilled some Rice Krispies on. So just spread it out to make like a big oval shape. So you, like not big, like an oval shape around ½ an inch or the size of the nail on your thumb. Like this, oh my god. This is how much mine was, so yeah. Then after you are done, just take some witch hat cookie cutters and just cut it all out. Since I couldn't find mine, I'm just going to take a knife, cut out something like a witch hat and then just shape it afterwards. So just cut like a little triangle and then like the round thing around the hat. So just cut that out and then carefully pull it out of the little circle thing you made. So you're just going to want to pull it out and then shape it into the witch hat shape. If you don't want to do witch hat shapes, you could do like pumpkins or like bats or anything. Just it has to be different colors. Everything's the same, just different colors. So after you have shaped them all, it should look something like this. So well, I shaped this one, and then you're just gonna want to continue this to all of them. After that, you're gonna take your lollipop stick and just stick that in. So this is how it looks, and I'm just gonna continue this to all of the mixture. And I made about 11 or 12, I'm not sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. I make new videos often. Bye!